What is up, guys? I am back with part 4 for this tutorial on how to build this large suburban house. In this video, we will be doing the landscaping around the house. Then after we have this done, we will be heading on to the interior. Okay, so you want to go ahead and grab some spruce wood, oak pressure plates, podzol, coarse dirt, cobblestone, gravel, diorite, and andesite. Okay, so I'm going to start with my spruce wood, and we're going to shape out the garden areas first. We'll do this one step at a time. So we are going to line up with this pillar here at the front left side of the house. We'll carve out 5 blocks going towards the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go in 1 from the corner, cut out another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go in 1, cut out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut out, or go over 1 and cut out 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go in 1, cut out 3. In 1, cut out 2. In 1 more and cut out 1. So that is going to be the first step for the shape. And now we're going to start wrapping it around and back into the entrance of the house. So let's go ahead and fill this in. I'll go up above and show you what it looks like. It'll be easier to count the blocks with the wood in the holes. So I'll go up above. We're lined up with that left corner at the front side. And it looks like this. So we have 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now you want to go from the corner of that 1 towards the right, and you could cut out 2. Go out, cut out 3. Go out, cut out 2. Then 2 again from that corner. Go back in, cut out 1. Go from the corner of that, cut out 3. Then go in, cut out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could go back out, cut out another 4. Go back out, cut out 3, then 2, and 2 until you meet up with the pillar there. Okay, so I'll go up above. So we did, here, I'll go ahead and fill it in. So we have 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. Go up above. You can see the shape. Count all the blocks if necessary. Pause the video if necessary. And this is the first garden shape. Okay, guys, I decided to do something a little bit different than the other side. So I just marked it out for now, and we'll cut out all of the blocks. So just make sure you have your spruce wood handy. We're going to be sure to make sure you're lined up with this pillar right here near the entrance. So we're going to cut out 2 like that. Then go from the corner, cut out another 2. Go from the corner and cut out 3. Now you could go back in, cut out 2. Go back in, cut out 2. Go back in towards this direction, cut out another 4. Now you could go towards the other direction, cut out 2. Then we have 1 here. Then 2, then 1, then we have 2 here. Go out, cut out 3, go out, cut out 2, and then we have 1 here. Then we kind of turn it, have 2, then 1, then we have 3, and then 4. Until you're lined up with the corner right here, like the corner of the front porch, lined up with that pillar. Alright, I'll go ahead and fill this in, then I'll go up above, and you guys could count the blocks, if necessary. Okay, I'll go up above, you guys could count the blocks and see exactly what I did here. So it looks like this. Okay, now I'm going to switch to my oak pressure plate, and I'm going to cover up all of these spruce wood blocks. Okay, so we did all of the shapes for the garden area at the front side of the house. So right here down the middle is going to be the pathway to get into the house, and it's going to wrap around towards the driveway, which will be leading into the garages. So this is what we have so far at the front side of the house. Alright, once again guys, I went ahead and marked out the shape for the driveway here. I thought it was going to be, I thought I was going to have to do it a little bit differently since we adjusted the shape here in the middle, but it still works out for the original shape. So I'll start over here at the front right hand corner, lined up with the pillar here where the garage is. And you could cut out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then go in from the corner, cut out 4. Then go in, cut out 3. Go in, cut out 2. Alright. Go in again, cut out 1. And then we're kind of like working our way out. So you could do 2. Then 3. 3 again. Then 2. And 1. Now we're kind of curving it towards that direction. And we have 2. Then 3. 3 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1. Now we're going diagonal from that. We're doing 1. Going from the corner, we're kind of turning in this direction now and doing 2. 2 again. Then 3. And you should be right here on the edge of the shape for the plot size. You could go back in, cut out 2. Then we have 1 here. 1 here. Then 2. We're working our way towards this direction. 2 again, and then finishing it off with 3. Okay, so I'll go up above. I'm going to switch to my my diorite, because yeah, that's what I basically use the most of. So I have my diorite. I'll go back and we'll count the blocks. So you can fill all of this in with your diorite. So we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we have 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 3, leaving off here. So I'll go up above. You could count the blocks if necessary. This is what the shape looks like. Okay. Let's go like right here. Alright, now I'm going to grab a potion of swiftness. I'll just switch out that grass block. We don't need that. And I'm going to cut out all of the space. Actually, we'll do it for the garden areas as well. So let's cut out all of the space in the garden areas and the walkway and driveway. So just within all of the shapes that we have here. And when you do the garden sections, make sure to get underneath these stairs here where the front porch is. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go around and delete all of this grass within the shapes, and I'll see you guys when I have it all cut out. Okay, I'm just now finishing up cutting out all of the dirt within the shapes. So for the garden areas, we're going to be filling this in with the podzol and coarse dirt. I'll go up above. This is what we cut out so far. We're still going to have some lines of lime and green terracotta for mowed grass, as you can see over there. But for now, we're just worried about this section. So like I said, you can switch to your podzol. I'm going to continue with my potion so we can get it done faster. And I'm going to completely fill all of this in with podzol first for the garden areas. Then we'll go back and cut out a bunch of random holes so we can add extra texture with the coarse dirt. So I'm going to go around, fill all of this in, and then we'll get on to doing that next step. Alright, so I went ahead and filled in the garden areas with podzol first. Now, like I said, I'm going to go back. I'm just going to cut out a bunch of random holes and add texture by using the coarse dirt. Alright, I went ahead and did all of the texture for the garden areas, so this is what we have. Now, I'm going to add the rest of the texture for the driveway and like the walkway. So first what I'm going to do is just completely fill it all in with diorite. We'll go back with our gravel, or our cobblestone, gravel, and andesite, cut out a bunch of random holes, and fill all of that in for extra texture, similar to what we did with the coarse dirt. So I'm going to use my potion of swiftness. First, start filling all of it in with diorite. Okay, so I filled it all in with diorite. Obviously, we're not going to leave it like this because that doesn't look good. So I'm going to go back, just cut out a bunch of random holes. So yeah, I'll just mix it all up with the rest of the cobblestone, gravel, and andesite, and I'll show you guys what it looks like after I have it done. Actually, I'll go up to the original build. So it's gonna look something like this, just like all of my other builds. Whenever I add texture, it's gonna look like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do it all, and I'll see you guys when I have it done. Then we could do the lime and green terracotta, which is gonna act as mowed grass. And then we got to do like all of the flowers and stuff. And I have a tree over there. I guess I'll go ahead and do a tree as well. And then after we do all of the flowers and the grass, we'll head on to the backyard, finish it off with that, and then that'll be it for part 4. Okay, I'm just now finishing up with the texture for the driveway and the walkway leading up into the house. So I'll show you what everything is looking like so far. Alright. So this is what we have so far. Now let's go ahead, we'll just clear out everything. And then I'll grab lime and green terracotta. Where is that at? So green and lime terracotta, we'll start doing the like mowed grass sections. So let's go ahead and get on to doing that. Okay, for the lime and green terracotta, I'm gonna start over here at the left side, and I'm just gonna cut out about like 20 blocks starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, now I'm just gonna cut out maybe like another 4, then we'll do 2, and I'm just gonna kind of randomize it so that we could do maybe like 1 there, then 2, and then we could go back in, and let's see. So I'll start here. I have my green, right? Yep, green. I'll fill this in. And then I'll go next to that and fill another layer in with green. So you can randomize this. You don't have to do it exactly like mine. Now I'm going to switch to the lime, and I have 2 layers here. Okay, switch to the green. We'll have a layer here. And it should go out maybe like around 2 extra. And then I'll have it go in 1, and we'll have another green strip. Okay, I'll switch to the lime, and we'll have maybe 1 here and then here, like this. So once again, don't have to do it exactly like mine, just kind of randomize it like this. The reason why I'm doing it like this is so we don't meet up with the driveway here, because in the driveway would just only be like 3 blocks wide if we brought it all the way out to here. So yeah, let's just continue doing it like this. Then I'll have maybe another green strip here and right there. Okay, and then we'll switch to the lime and bring it out to like there. Okay, and let's switch to the green. We'll do this. And then I'll have a couple more strips until we meet up at the edge here. Okay, we have that. Let's go back in again. We'll just do 2 side by side. And then we'll have another strip of green here, like this. And we'll leave it at that. Okay, so this side looks like this. Alright. And maybe we could bring it in right here. And yeah, we'll just have that last strip. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to head on over to the other side. I'm going to do the same thing, like very similar to that. I'm just going to skip right over it, and I'll show you what it looks like after. And so we could do the landscaping areas with the flowers and stuff. And then we'll head on it to the backyard. We have a pool, some strips of grass again, some texture, a trampoline, and a tree, and the fence. Man, I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. Alright, let's go ahead and get to doing the lime and green terracotta here. Okay guys, I'm finishing up the grass in this area now on this side. I would say I'll stop it right here. I think that should be pretty good. Is that lined up? Oh, not really, but it's okay. We're gonna stop it here. And I'm gonna go ahead fill this in. Then we'll grab a bunch of flowers. And we'll start doing all of the landscaping with that. Then we'll have a big tree in the front yard. Okay. Then one more strip here, and that should be good. So it looks something like this from up above. Just some strips of lime and green terracotta to look like mowed grass. Okay, now I'm gonna grab a bunch of flowers. So I'll just grab all of these. Oh yeah, I forgot they came out with new flowers which we could use. So I'll use these ones. And then what else? Maybe we could grab some oak leaves. Then all of the big, like the taller flowers. They're all in like a different order now. Alright, then let's try to get one more, maybe like a fern. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we'll start with the oak leaves first. So I'll have a bush right here in the corner. That's good. I'll have another one here. Okay, let me bring this over. And we'll delete that. There we go, there's another one. Then I'll have maybe like one more out here. So, well, actually the tree is going to be like right here, so we don't have to worry about one here. Okay. So I'll go ahead and have another one right here in between, or like right up against that pillar. Alright, I'll have it something like this. I don't like to have them like completely even. So I would say something like that should be good. Okay. And then maybe one more right up here. Since we're not going to have a tree here, we can have a bush instead. Okay. I think that's good. So there we go. We have that taken care of. Now I'm going to go around and just fill in all of the flowers randomly. I'll just do like one at a time. And then after we have this all filled in with a bunch of random flowers, we'll go ahead and start doing the tree. Alright, I went around and used all of the blocks that I said I would use. So I'm actually going to grab a couple more. So we could grab some tall grass. I'll switch out the fern. And then maybe some melons. I'll switch out the rose bush. So I'll put the melons first. I'll maybe have just a few. Just to add a little bit more to the gardens. So like that. 4 on that side should be good. Then we can have some more over here. Keep in mind we're going to have the tree like right around here in the middle. Alright, so maybe one more here, and then one back here. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have the tree, like, right around here in this section. Alright, now I'm going to place or fill in the rest of the space with a bunch of grass. And I'm not going to fill in like every single space. We'll leave some spaces empty. But just to fill it in a little bit more so it's not so empty, we'll add a bunch of grass like this. Okay, so there we go. I have the garden areas filled in like that. I think that should that should be pretty good. Now let me clear my inventory. I'll grab maybe, I will use oak wood and then some oak leaves, and I'll start shaping out the tree. Okay, so now for the tree, like I said, I have some oak wood and oak leaves. I am going to just cut out maybe some of these blocks right here. Like this, just so we have some space. And then I'll place a trunk, maybe just going up right around the middle. And then we'll just spread it out. So it like beefens up the trunk down here a little bit. Instead of just leaving it a regular tree. Bring this up. Okay. Let's add a little bit more down here. Okay, I think that'll be fine. Don't have to overdo it. And then I'm going to start bringing it out like this. So we have 1, 2, 2, 3, and maybe 4 like that. We'll do the same on this side. I haven't actually built a tree in a while. I don't know what just happened. There we go. So now I'm going to start out by placing a bunch of oak leaves like this, just along the bottom. We'll go up again, patch all of the sides up here. Up. Then we'll go along here, place 2, then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. Have an extra one right there. Now we have to go on this layer. We're going to have them just diagonal 3 like that. With this one on the edge and this one on the edge. So it's like 5 diagonal. Fill all of this space in. Now keep in mind you don't have to have it exactly like mine. Because what we're going to do is like completely cover these up with a bunch of random leaves. I'm just trying to shape it out for now so we have something to go off of. Okay, let's fill in all of this space here in the middle. Okay, now we'll go ahead and what I want to do is we have like a shape going, and I just want to start randomizing a bunch of leaves to make the tree look more natural and not just like a perfect circle. Let's bring them down a little bit towards the bottom. Okay, so from underneath, it's looking something like this. Alright, so kind of just like random. And now I'm going to try to branch it out a little bit more to try to round it off. At like the mid section of the tree. Okay, let's go up another section, branch it out just like one more layer, and then we'll start working our way in. Okay, how does this look? Oh, whoops, we completely forgot about these spaces. Let's patch all of those up. I don't like any wood showing. I want it to be all covered up by the leaves. Okay, how does this look? So yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. Now we could hang some leaves down around each side. How does this look? Alright, I think that's pretty good. So we'll leave it like that. I think that actually looks really good. So yeah, as you can see, it's randomized, but it does look like it's round, as you can see. And then I just brought some leaves down, hanging off, so it looks like maybe some... Oh, what are they called? Vines. That's what I was thinking of, vines. Okay, so that is going to be it for the front yard. We added that tree. This is what it looks like. And now we'll head on to the backyard. I'm going to do the same tree as that, except I'm going to skip completely over it. I'm not sure. This took a while. I'm not sure if I'm going to skip over that or if I'm just going to talk over it like I was. I might just fast forward that one. I have no idea. But yeah, I think this looks pretty good. So now let's head on to the backyard. As you can see, we have to do the fence, then the pool. We have a tree back there, then a trampoline. I'm not going to add that layer where the tree is. I think that looks a little weird. And then that'll be it. So let's go ahead and start by doing the fence next. Okay, so for the fence, I have some quartz stairs, blocks of quartz, and quartz slabs. I'm going to start with the blocks of quartz. I'll head on over here to the left side, lined up with this corner here at the back side of the house. If you did the shape, you could just follow along right on the edge, and it's going to be stopped right here. I'll go ahead and count the blocks. So start here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay, now we're going to bring this straight across to the other side. And we want to be on the left side of the window over here. So it's going to be lined up with the left side of this window. So starting here, we're going to bring it straight towards the back and connect it all. Alright, like that, I believe. Yes, okay. So yeah, we just marked out the fence for now. So make sure to do the same. Okay, so I'm going to head back over to the left side where we started. Make sure to have your blocks of quartz. We're going to place 2 here, and then a quartz stair on top of it. We're going to skip over 4 spaces now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th block, you could place another 4. Then 2 stairs on top of this. Skip over another 4, place 4. Skip over another 4, place 4. And then skip over another 4 and then place 3. And then 2 around that side. And then 1 extra up there. So I'll go back here at our stairs, side by side. And then stairs along the side of that block up there with a slab to top it off. We're going to fill in these spaces of 4 with slabs as well. Alright, so this is what it looks like. Now let's add another 1, 2, 3, 4 slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of quartz. Then 4 slabs. Blocks of quartz. Slabs. Back and forth like this. And then we're going to leave off with 3 here. And then 2 here. 1 at the top with the slab. And then we're going to mark these all out with some stairs that are going to be side by side. Alright, let's do this last side here. So some slabs, then 4 blocks of quartz, 4 slabs, 4 blocks of quartz, 4 slabs. Alright, and then we're left off here, so we could just have our stairs. Alright, and then I think that is it for the fence after we do these stairs. Alright, there we go. That all looks good. Now we'll get to doing the pool. We'll mark out where the pool is. We'll do all of the texture around it. And then we have some grass over here with a tree and a trampoline. And then that is going to be it for part 4. Alright, so I have my white concrete. I'm going to start by shaping out the pool. First, I'm going to mark out the first few blocks so you know exactly where to start the pool. So we're going to be lined up with this pillar here at the right side where the balcony is. You want to skip over 9 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now on the 10th block, you want to cut out 3 and fill it in with white concrete. So that is going to be the start of the pool. Make sure you have that marked out. Once again, or just to make sure it is 2 spaces in between this white concrete and the fence. Alright, make sure to do that, and we'll get on to actually doing the shape now. Alright, now you want to go from the corner of that, place 2, then 1, now 2, 3, 3, whoops, that is 4, and then 4. Alright, so we started with the 3 here, then we have 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, and 4. Like that so far. Now, from that 4, you want to go in, do 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, and 2. Like that. So we have 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, and 2. Up above, this is what we have so far. So we have about half of the pool. Now we just have to do the other half. Alright, now from that 2, you just want to cut out 1, then 3, then 2, 2, 2, 3, and 1. Let's fill that in. So we have 1, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, and 1. Up above, this is what we have. Alright, now after that 1, you want to do 3, then go in, do 3 again, then 2, 1, and 2. You can fill all of this in. I'll go up above and show you the shape of the pool. Looks like this. So you can count the blocks if necessary. And now we'll go ahead and before we actually cut out the pool, let's do all of the texture around it. We'll do the grass, the tree, and then we'll cut out the pool and fill it in with water as the last thing. Alright, now let's start doing the texture around the pool. So you have some diorite, cobblestone, andesite, and gravel, the same blocks that we used at the front side. Make sure you're lined up with this pillar here at the left of the balcony. We could cut out 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go in, cut out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go in, cut out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go in, cut out 1, in, cut out 1, in, cut out 2 until you meet up at the edge of the fence. Now I'm gonna go from that towards that direction and I'm gonna cut out all of the grass. So once again, we won't worry about cutting out any grass within the pool quite just yet. Let's just go around the pool, right underneath the balcony here, and at this section as well. Even though there's really not going to be anything here, but we'll go ahead and fill it in anyway. So yeah, just right around the pool, starting from this edge. And I'm going to use a potion of swiftness. I'll cut out all of this grass first. Alright, I am finishing up with the grass. So this is what it looks like. I just cut all around the pool. And then I cut back there. Make sure to just continue this strip straight along in between these pillars. So now we're going to do the same thing that we did at the front side of the house. I'm going to start with the diorite, completely fill it in. Then we'll cut out a bunch of random holes and add all of the rest of the texture. So I'm just going to skip right over this part and I'll show you what it should look like after I have it done. Alright guys, I just finished filling in all of the texture around the pool so it looks like this. Make sure not to forget about that little random space there. Now, before we actually do the pool, like I said, I want to do all of the grass here, like with the lime and green terracotta. Then we'll do the trampoline, the tree, then we'll finish it off with the pool. So let's go ahead and get to doing that. I'll just grab the lime and green terracotta right now. And like I said, let's go ahead and do this. Oh wait, I think I have a garden area right up there. Yes, I do. I can see it. So let's actually go ahead and grab some spruce wood and oak pressure plates really quick just to get that out of the way. Where the heck are they? I always forget where everything is. So, like, I just, like, don't even think about what I'm looking for. I just start scrolling through and just, like, eventually find it. Okay, so yeah, I just have the green and lime terracotta on me. Then I have the spruce wood and oak pressure plates. So let's go ahead and just mark out the garden area first. Alright, for the garden area, make sure you have your spruce wood. You're lined up with this pillar here. We're gonna do 2, 2, 3. Then go in, do 4, 3, and 2. So we have right here 2, 2, then 3. We go back in, we do 4, 3, and 2. So from up above, it looks like this. Let me actually grab the podzol and coarse dirt. We'll cut out all of this grass and replace it with a mixture between those. And we won't worry about doing all of the flowers and stuff just yet. We'll then head on to doing the lime and green terracotta. Alright, I'm covering up the wood with the pressure plates as well. I just finished doing the texture. There we go. Now I'm going to finish cutting out the rest of all of this grass, and we'll do just a bunch of strips of lime and green terracotta. I'll grab a potion of swiftness. We'll cut out all of the grass, and I'll see you guys when I... Wow, actually what we could have done was completely cut out all of the grass. That could have been the first step. Then we could have done everything. But no worries. We'll go ahead and cut out all of this grass, and we'll fill it in with a bunch of strips of the blocks. Alright, I cut out all of the dirt for this section. Now, we'll just grab the green terracotta. We'll add 2 rows like this. So I'll just bring this all the way to the back. Then we'll switch to the lime. Do another 2 rows next to the green. And I'm just going to work this all the way to the back. I'm going to continue doing that back and forth until we have this entire section filled in. Then we'll go ahead and start doing the trampoline, then the tree, then the flowers in the garden, then the pool. Alright, I filled it all in with the strips of lime and green, so it looks like this. This is what the entire backyard is looking like so far. Now we'll go ahead and do the flowers next. So I'm just going to grab a bunch of flowers. Let's do the oak leaves, then all of these down here, just like the same thing that we used in the front yard. Whoops, don't want that. And there we go. I'll just use all of these for now. And my potion's still going for another 10 seconds. But we're going to have a bush right here. And we'll actually bring that up a little bit like that. Then we'll have another one just like over here in this corner, actually. Okay, I think that's good. And now I'll just randomize it all with the other flowers. Keep in mind, we're going to have a few melons back here as well. Just like the front, but I don't have enough room in my inventory right now. Alright, so this is just like what I do. I don't think I'm going to show it like in the front because that took a while, but this is what I did in the front as well. Just like randomized it as best I can. Okay, so it's looking something like that. And then I want to grab some tall grass and some melons. I would say 3 melons like that should be good. And now let's fill in the rest of this space with some grass. It's a little bit empty in the middle there. You know, it looks good. All right, so we have that garden area done. Let's start doing the trampoline. So I'm gonna grab... Oh yeah, they have the new walls now. So instead of using the cobblestone walls, which is what I would normally use, maybe we could do something a little bit different. Let's use... I'll use the diorite wall. And then I want to grab string. And then we'll use gray carpet and maybe like the cyan carpet. So we'll have a round trampoline. We'll have maybe a block or a diorite block there. Doesn't matter where it is. We'll skip over like 3. We'll skip over 2. Then we'll have another one there. We'll go diagonal. Have another one here. Then here. Right here. 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 And then here. Okay, so... Oh. What the heck happened? 1. Hang on. I'll go up above and show you what it should be looking like. No worries. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's perfectly round. So I just have 2 spaces in between all of these walls, as you can see. And then they're just like one diagonal block across. So we have this, we have a diagonal block, and then this. Skip 2, this one, diagonal block, then right here. Skip 2, we have this one, diagonal block right here. Skip 2, this one, diagonal block, and right here. Let's place our string on top of all of those empty blocks. And then we'll place our cyan... Oh, whoops. Our cyan carpet around the edge. How's that? Okay. Now let's continue with our string. Fill in the rest of the space in the middle here. And then we'll cover it all up with a layer of gray carpet. Okay, so there we go. We have that trampoline all done. If you want to, you can add some slime blocks under there so that you could actually bounce on it. But just for it to look more realistic with nothing under it, I'm going to leave it just as it is. Now I'm going to skip over... You know what? I won't even do the tree. Okay, so you have the tree right... I don't think I did at the other tutorial as well. Yeah. So you could just do the same tree that we did at the front. You could put it right here and just leave it at that. So now let's go ahead and start doing the pool. Alright, now for the pool, I went ahead and grabbed a bucket of water, white concrete, and gray concrete. I'm going to start out by cutting out the dirt here at this smaller section. So I'll just cut out a unique shape. Doesn't have to be anything like in particular. So I would say that is good. Let's dig it out one more layer so it's 2 blocks deep. And then we can add a layer of gray concrete down here at the bottom. Okay, so that is kind of just like the shallow end of the pool. Now let's cut out a few more blocks and kind of work our way towards the middle. Okay, so we'll do a shape like that. And then we'll dig this down 3 layers, so 2 more. And then this will be the second section of the pool, which is just a little bit deeper. Alright, make sure to dig it down 2 blocks, 2 blocks lower. Or wait, 1 block lower than the gray concrete. Alright, I'm gonna fill all of this in with gray concrete at the bottom. And then we have to fill in the sides with white concrete, but we'll do that last. All right, so that is the second layer. Now, well, we'll bring this over a little bit more. Just so the middle section of the pool is a little bit bigger. So I would say right there. And then all of the rest of that will be the next section. So let's fill all of this in. Okay. Now for the rest of this, we're going to bring it down 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. And then that bottom layer will fill in with gray concrete. Oh, wait. Did I bring it? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. And then that bottom layer will fill in with more gray concrete. Then we gotta fill in the sides. We gotta like replace that dirt with white concrete. Then I'm gonna have the like tanning beds and stuff around the edge of the pool. And then that'll be it. Oh yeah, then we have to fill it in with water. Alright, I'm just now finishing up with the layer of gray concrete. And then, let's see what we got. Okay, so it looks like this from up above. Doesn't have to be exactly like mine. Maybe we could change this up a little bit. Alright, and then maybe fill that in. Bring this over a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Now let's delete all of this dirt here on the side, and then we'll replace it with white concrete. Okay, I have that all filled in. Now we can use our bucket of water, fill it all in with water. Then we have the pool done. We just have to do the tanning beds, which are going to be really easy. Oh, whoops. Don't do that. Alright, yeah, the water with the new like aquatic update and stuff, it's like a lot easier to fill all of this in. Before it took so much work, but all you have to do is like basically flatten this out a little bit. Then eventually all of the water would just like do it for you like this. It never used to do it that easily, but ever since the new aquatic update, they made it a lot easier to fill like stuff in with water. Alright, there we go. All done. Now let's grab our quartz stairs and quartz slabs. Still don't know what the difference between the smooth and regular are, because look, you like can't even see a difference. I don't see a difference. So yeah, I don't know, but let's go ahead and just get rid of those. And I'll just have some tanning beds, so maybe one here, just like 2 spaces apart for each one. We'll have a few like right there, and then maybe just a couple more on this side. And we'll leave it at that. Let me bring this over. And maybe just 2 more there. And you know what, I'll leave it at that, just 6 in total. So yeah, guys, that is going to be it for all of the landscaping around the house. That actually took me quite a while. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but out of all of the parts that I've done for this house so far, this landscaping part was definitely the most time consuming. Alright, I actually almost forgot. Let's delete all of this blue concrete for the plot size. We don't need it anymore. We have the outside of the house all done. So yeah, let me just delete all of this, and then we'll head on to in the next video we'll be going to the interior. I almost forgot about this. Alright, I just about got all of this patched up. So now we are done. So that is going to be it for part 4. Okay guys, that's going to be it for part 4 for this tutorial on how to build this large suburban house. If this did help you, be sure to please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in part 5. We will be starting the interior of the house.